Bread may seem simple, but behind every loaf lies a long and precise journey that begins far from the bakery. From vast wheat fields to towering grain silos, from industrial milling systems to automated ovens, each stage plays a critical role in shaping the loaf we enjoy every day. In this video, we will follow that journey step by step, growing, harvesting, cleaning, milling, mixing, proofing, baking, packaging, and finally delivering fresh bread to consumers. Let's begin where everything truly starts, the wheat fields. Once the wheat has matured, harvested, and collected into heavy truckloads, its journey moves from the fields into the factory. Here, raw wheat must be thoroughly cleaned, dehulled, and conditioned before it can become flour. This foundational stage determines the quality and purity of every batch that follows. Now let's step into the processing facility where the wheat is prepared for milling. After the wheat has been sifted, blown, brushed, and adjusted for moisture, it reaches an ideal state for milling. However, not all kernels are identical. Sorting by size and hardness ensures the mills can operate with precision and produce flour of consistent fineness. This fine-tuning phase is crucial to achieving the exact flour quality needed for professional bread making. Let's move into the section where raw grain is transformed into clean, uniform wheat ready for grinding. With the cleaning and classification complete, the wheat enters the milling system, where powerful rollers break it down layer by layer into fine flour. This flour then becomes the foundation for bread production. In the next stage, the factory blends flour with water, yeast, and other ingredients, developing elasticity and structure through controlled mixing and fermentation. Let's continue into the bread-making line, where simple flour begins its transformation into dough. Once the dough has been kneaded to the perfect texture, its development is far from over. Fermentation must allow the yeast to activate, creating the flavor, volume, and structure essential to a high-quality loaf. Only after rising can the dough be shaped, proofed again, and then baked under tightly controlled temperatures. Let's follow the dough as it moves from mixing to its critical proofing stages before entering the oven. As the loaves emerge from the oven, golden, aromatic, and perfectly shaped, they must cool and stabilize before packaging. Now the focus shifts from baking to preservation, sealing in freshness, protecting the bread's texture, and preparing it for transport. Automated wrapping, labeling, and boxing ensure every loaf meets the factory's strict standards. Let's step into the packaging line, where each loaf is prepared for distribution. Once boxed and palletized, the bread leaves the factory and enters a fast-moving distribution network that supplies supermarkets, convenience stores, and bakeries. On store shelves, the fresh loaves await customers who examine their softness, aroma, and quality before taking them home. Here, the production journey meets its final purpose, becoming part of everyday meals, from breakfast toast to family gatherings. Now, let's follow the bread into the retail environment and into the hands of consumers who enjoy it.
Here is your
Bánh mì. Thank you.